My name is Jim Snyder. This is the San Juan Southern. It was started 3 years ago. It used to be a swimming pool and we filled it in, and it's been under construction for 3 years, and I added more things this year. I put in Eagle Wing's engine house, a couple of his metal structures. A number of my buildings are all scratch built. The copper buildings are the folded copper, and I also use the crimp device that you can make it look like corrugated for a lot of my roofs. I've done one copper and a lot of aluminum cans to make the roofs. I have some kits. I use some birdhouses in the background and some ones made out of solid material with just siding put on them. I try to model between the late 30s into the mid 40s up to maybe into the just early 50s. That way I can use a little later model die-cast cars. I try to do 1/20th scale, so I'm replacing a number of my smaller buildings with the larger scale buildings as I build them. The farm is mostly bird feeders, and I bought them at a feeding store in Nebraska. Okay, the wooden track in my storage building, I stole the idea from Marty Kozat in Nebraska City. I was up there and looked at his layout, and he uses all wooden track because with battery power you can save a lot of track by just putting down wood. What it does here, you pick this up, move it over, drop it in a place, and then you can bring a car out onto your layout. And when you put them away, you do the same thing. You just move it over to the next section, drive your train in and park it. I had to cut the ones here because when I went to bend them, as you can see, it cracked, so I started cutting them. And this one I could never get it to bend, so I put a piece of real track in.
Solved the problem.
Solved it.